Quest 2 has new hand tracking improvements. What could this mean for the best standalone VR juggernaut there is? Let's go ahead and check it out. Quest 2 hand tracking 2.0 handles fast movements, occlusion, and touching. So what it does is bring some dramatic improvements to using your hands without the controllers. So Meta says its researchers and engineers developed a new method of applying deep learning to better understand hand poses when devices' cameras can't see the full hand or when the hand is moving quickly, describing the result as a step function improvement in tracking continuity. The new mode can apparently handle your hands moving quickly, one hand covering the other, and even your hands touching, scenarios which previously caused by the tracking to temporarily break. This can make hand tracking much more practical to use and enable new actions like clapping and counting on your fingers. For new hand tracking 2.0, it's an optional developer side upgrade, so you'll need to wait for apps to release updates to support it to see if any of these improvements. However, later this year, hand tracking 2.0 will become the default. So what we know right now, and this is going to be huge for some of the hand tracking things that are on App Lab games, but what it's saying right here is that the apps are just going to need some additional time to be able to catch up. So the software and hardware updates are going to be amazing, but the apps, we don't know how far. And one great example, of course, is going to be our air guitar game, Unplugged. I love playing that. I've gotten tons of views from that game alone, just playing. But the hand tracking is not the best, but although it is a cool experience and it's a cool idea of how VR is going to get, it feels amazing when I'm going through on that hand tracking. It's just not as really integrated or as immersive as it should be, or as at least on point. So it's just talking about that the apps just need to catch up, games need to catch up. But this right here is going to be an indefinite. It's going to be a for sure, and that moving forward, this will be the new default. The new mode supersedes the high frequency hand tracking mode released last year. That mode was also developer choice and also improved fast hand movements, as well as reducing latency. But it came with a trade-off of slightly increased hand jitter and capping the maximum CPU and GPU clock speed available to apps. Meta claims hand tracking 2.0 delivers the fast movement benefit of high frequency and more, but runs at the default frequency, so it doesn't really have any trade-offs. Examples showing that Cubism's hand tracking relied on smoothing the hand data input to produce a stable input method. Also, players need to be taught not to cross their hands since it affected negatively the hand tracking. So that's on Cubism. And also, the update to hand tracking is a step forward for natural and intuitive interactions with hands. With this big improvement, we hope more people will discover what hand tracking has to offer. So Hand Physics Lab is another one. So let's read an important article right here by Unplugged VR. So even though we managed to achieve very solid and accurate gameplay using the older version of hand tracking, we had to put some limitations on our gameplay. This needed to be done in order to provide a smooth experience that's not interrupted by any issues that such a new technology might have from time to time. With the latest update, hand tracking is so accurate and responsive that we can include all the perks that we couldn't before. So it's going to be a huge update. They are fast changes with more finger positions, plus increase in more realistic number of notes that can make the songs feel way more authentic when you're just kind of going, and unplugged air guitar. It's kind of just like it's okay, it's good. Like I like it a lot, but it's gotten real harsh criticism just due to that notion. Our workouts require a lot of punches to be thrown, and it's imperative for hand tracking to keep up with a rigorous pace, says Light Boxer. We're really happy with the latest update and excited about the overall direction hand tracking is headed on the Quest platform. Same for me. Overall, all in all, some pointing fingers to that hand tracking is not that great. I don't know if that's an excuse for some devs in terms of just being able to make the best game possible. But of course, hand tracking was brand new. It was far more an experimental feature in recent times, and the same for things like AirLink and more. So Quest 2 still takes it above and beyond for what you're getting as just almost like a mobile device, a phone, and what they have done for virtual reality has been incredible. So y'all gotta let me know, man. Are y'all excited about new hand tracking, new possibilities, and possibly getting over controllers in general? Hand tracking moving forward is going to help out with just not using controllers. I believe once we start eliminating controllers, the headsets are going to get a lot more thinner, a lot more lighter, and we're going to get further and further into the spectrum of what the metaverse is supposed to be or entailed to be, man. So y'all got to let me know what's up. Leave some comments in the comment section below. We appreciate y'all so much. Share it with somebody, like it. We are spreading the virtual reality content from how-tos, tutorials, news, updates, games, and more, man. So I appreciate y'all. Peace.